How's everybody doing today? This is Corey Lee Boxing. Yeah, man. So I want to get to the Superfly 2 card that's going on. Yeah, man. Where do I start, man? It's gonna definitely be a good card. Um, I want to talk about the purses of the fighters too on here because they just got revealed. So, Rungvisai is getting a purse of $250,000 for Saturday's Superfly card for his title defense against Francisco Estrada on HBO Boxing at the Forum in Inglewood, California. Estrada's purse, his challenger, would be $100,000 for the fight. The 115-pound weight class isn't a popular one in the States. It was only until recently, with the emergence of Roman Chocolatito, that the U.S. boxing fans started taking notice of the super fly division for the top fighters in the super fly division to start making the same money fighters do at 147. That's that's far from being true from 147. The elite 115 pounders um aren't making aren't making half as what the elite 147 pounders is right now. But they're getting close. They're getting up there. It's a start. It's going to take a lot of marketing by HBO and the promoters. Yep. So Gonzalez, yep. So Rain was getting paid pretty good, man. The one thing I had to talk about, man, is what I don't understand, man, because Brian Valoria, I think this is gonna be his last fight, and he's going in retirement after this. Um, Brian Valoria is making 50,000, and Artem Dalakan is making 25,000. Wow, that's a big difference. It's a big difference. Man, these guys on here, man. I mean, the main thing I wanted to talk about is let me find them. Oh yeah, Quadras, Carlos Quadras. Carlos Quadras is only making 25,000. Mick Williams Arroyo is only making 25,000, and Donnie Neitz is only making 40,000, and Juan Carlos is making 30,000. I want to talk about Carlos Cardras. Man, you want to talk about a fall from grace, man. I mean, good God, man. He was doing so well, man, And when he beat when he fought Roman Gonzalez, man, like I honestly thought he was in that fight, man. I thought he could have won. I thought he pretty much, depending on how you looked at it, I thought he won it. You know what I mean? But like I said, to each his own. I thought he looked very well against Roman Gonzalez, and at that time, Roman Gonzalez was pound for pound number one. Like I said, man, he's fighting Mick Williams Aurora tonight, so they're both making pretty much chump change to what they're used to making. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I mean, you go from fighting that, you go from damn near beating. I thought he won the Roman Gonzalez fight. Me personally, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I know I'm gonna have some haters and some detractors, but it is what it is. I thought he won that fight. I thought politics played a big role in that, because at the time Roman Gonzalez was starting to headline his own shows, and I mean if he lost, so early in them trying to promote him, they wouldn't get any return back. So it's only right that they got the decision. That Roman Gonzalez got the decision. As you know, Roman Gonzalez got knocked out by Rungvisai, so fuck the decision. You know what I'm saying? And but then again, the first fight of Rungvisai, I thought Roman Gonzalez. I thought Roman Gonzalez probably won that fight, but he got screwed on the decision. So, but the real man won the second fight, and it was what it is. So yeah, man, he's fighting Aurora for the vacant WBC super flyweight title. This is for the flyweight division, man. My favorite fighter in the super flyweight division, man, is Noe Inoue. They call him the monster. I've been following this guy for about 3 years now. This dude's a beast. He caught a world title at like 7-0, man. I mean, he was a beast, man. I mean, the dude's unreal. The dude's unreal. This dude caught his first world title. Listen to this, y'all. His first world title in his 6th pro fight. That's unheard of. Lomachenko did it in like his 2nd or 3rd fight. But it took him 2 attempts because he lost his first attempt, if you remember, to Salido. Inoue is still undefeated and he's still champion. So, and he's moved up weight divisions. He started at light flyweight. Now he's at super flyweight. So, not only did he move up divisions in the past 2 years, you know, he's doing pretty good, man. Like I said, he's doing pretty damn good. He just fought in December. Anyway, he was supposed to be on this card, but for promotional reasons, he's not. They had him booked for this card, but for promotional, like I said, for promotional reasons, he's not on this card. And I mean, to be honest with you, I don't blame him for not being on this card. They're gonna pay him $25,000. Inoue can do a whole lot better than that in Japan. Come on, let's be real, y'all. Let's be totally honest. We can be a lot better, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, the super flyweights are gonna do awesome tonight. You know what I'm saying? I got a very crowd-pleasing show tonight, man. Like I said, man, please like and subscribe to my channel, Corey Lee Boxing. And I guess before I head out, man, I'll pick who I think's gonna win tonight. You know what I'm saying? That's only right, right? I mean, it's Corey Lee Boxing. Come on, man. That's only right, you know. Y'all gonna tune in and listen, man. I guess the least I can do is tell you who I think's gonna win, right? I mean, come on, that's the least I can do. All right, so in this Rungvisai versus Juan Francisco, the Rungvisai versus Estrada fight, I got Rungvisai winning. You know, he's very, 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 very strong for that division. And that's the problem Roman Gonzalez had with him. I checked out his box rec. He had 4 losses very, very, very early in his career. Just like another fighter, Manny Pacquiao. Like I said, you know, a lot of those losses came overseas, where he's from. And like I said, man, he's ranked number 1 in the world. And he's ranked number 1 in the world for a reason, man, you know. So, yeah, so his Rungvisai's first professional fight. This is how good this dude is now. Listen to this. His first professional pro fight was against a guy that was 9-2, and he got TKO'd in the 3rd round. His second pro fight was a guy that was 4-1, got KO'd again. So this is the guy that beat y'all's number 1 pound for pound fighter, and the guy that beat y'all's number 1 pound for pound fighter lost his 2 professional pro fights. If that ain't a comeback story for your ass, I don't know what is, man. Excuse my language, but it gets real sometimes. Then he got a draw on his 3rd fight. I mean, come on. You start your career off 0-2-1. Oh my God, man. Then he finally fought a guy that was having his pro debut just like him. And he wound up TKing TKO'ing him in 3 rounds. Then after that, he fought a guy that was 16-0-2. No losses. He lost 11. He lost a 10-round decision to this guy. So they pretty much are feeding this guy to the wolves, it sounds like. I guess they didn't like him or some shit, but they're feeding this dude to the ultimate wolves. I mean, I ain't bullshit, man. Damn, dude. So your first pro 5 fights, man. Your combined record of fighters is 13, 29, 29-3, dude. Your first 5 fights are the combined opponent records is 29-3. I mean, come on, man. For a guy probably didn't have that much, I don't know his amateur pedigree, but you know, he ain't win no damn gold medal or nothing like Lomachenko. And I mean, your first 5 pro fights are as a combined record of your opponents are 29-3. I mean, this dude ain't fighting, this dude ain't fighting journeyman his first 5 fights. Let's be real now. Let's be real. Yeah, he fought 2 guys in his pro debut, but he got a draw against one of them. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on, man. So that's why his record looks so shot. And I'm trying to figure out why his record's so shot. And that's another reason why, y'all. This is what kind of messed me up. Remember when I was talking about Carlos Quadras in the beginning of the video? If you look at it, one of the guys that beat Rungvisai that's only getting 25,000, Carlos Quadras beat him in 2014 by a technical decision. I don't know exactly what happened on here, but BoxRec is saying that he lost and it says TD, so technical decision. So and that was 8 rounds. So that was for the WBC World Super Flyweight title, and yeah, so you got to understand that was in 2014. That's 3 years ago. That's 4 years ago. In 4 years, Quadras was probably making at least $100,000 in that fight. You know what I'm saying? In 4 years, you got, and then Rungvisai was only probably making 10 or 15,000 in that fight because he won't known that much. In 4 years, y'all, you got a guy that's the champion, Carlos Quadras, beat Rungvisai, and in 4 years, you got the guy Rungvisai headlining the show, and Carlos Quadras is like the 3rd co-feature, and he's only making 25,000. And the guy that beat him is only making 25,000, and the guy in Rungvisai is making 250,000. I mean, you gotta say boxing, like they say, man. Boxing isn't is a very unforgiving business, like they say, very unforgiving. I mean, you got, when you lose, you go back down to the bottom again, man. And Carlos Quadras, that was one judge had it for him, and then another judge had it too for Roman Gonzalez. So, I mean, a lot of these guys are going from 250,000 to 25,000 because of the judges. Pretty much what, flip of a coin. Whatever the judge says, that's what goes. And that's why I said in a couple videos before this, man, we got to make some better judgment calls with the judges, man. They got to be held reliable for some of the decisions they're making. I mean, come on, man. But yeah, so yeah, man, and I got Rungvisai winning by KO, by the 9th round KO. And I got in the Carlos Quadras fight, I got him and Arroyo. I got Carlos Quadras winning by 8th round knockout. So 1 9th round knockout, 1 8th round knockout. Both can go to decision, but both will win, in my opinion. So I got Rungvisai and Carlos Quadras so far winning. And yeah, man, so it's going to be, I got it be an awesome fight, man. You know what I'm saying? An awesome fight, man. So yeah, tune in, man. It's Corey Lee Boxing, man. Enjoy the fights tonight, man. Signing out.